Another day of fun, loading. We're trying to beat Houston right now. There's a big storm coming in. It's been like this actually for the last 24 hours, but it's supposed to start raining like 90% tomorrow. And so get loaded up and get out of here, and hopefully we'll miss all the rain that's going through right now in like New Mexico and Colorado and all the snow and stuff. So hopefully we'll have a clear run this time. So what are these?
Some kind of airplane cargo system. I don't know. That's all it says. They don't know.
Airplane cargo system, maybe baggage things, who knows. But we are picking up north of Houston here, and we are going to go all the way to Denver, Colorado again. Seems like we're doing a lot of these runs lately. So who would have thought we are sitting here in Texas and husband's having to clean the windshield because it's starting to fog up because Texas got some snow last night. Pretty crazy. We're in Montage County, Texas, between Bowie and Henrietta. Well, it is a slushy mess down here. Had to get the boots on. Leggings and boots, yeah. Husband doesn't mess around at all. He's like, let's get inside. I'm cold. So we're here in Denver. We stayed the night in Raton and got up this morning, and we're going to deliver by 1:30, and found out we were delivering to the Denver airport. Needless to say, we sat around till 4 o'clock, 4:15, until we finally got our escort to bring us onto the runway here, and just got done rolling the straps. The guys are getting the rest of the stuff unloaded, and we have been like watching the weather, and they say we're supposed to get a storm, but it wasn't supposed to come until 8. But we just barely got our straps done. Now all we've got to do is get in the truck and get the papers delivered, get over to Sapp Brothers, and I think we're going to sit this one out because it's supposed to go up. Whoa, that wind takes the breath away. Get over to Sapp Brothers, and we'll probably sit this one out for the next day or two, because I guess it's supposed to be a lot of snow. We'll wake up tomorrow, we'll make our decision if we're going to find another load or not, but I'll turn the camera around and let you see where we're at. So we're delivering these yellow things over here that I showed you earlier on to this company, and we're actually where the DHL's at and the FedEx and UPS. So snow's slowly coming in. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the storm's coming. office work. So we just dropped the load, and what you have to do now is get all the paperwork to the broker so you can get paid.
Most important part of this adventure.
So we just pulled outside the gate. You saw our escort take us out. They have an escort that brings you in, and so now we're just at the airport, and maybe I can get the camera turned around so you can see.
Get my head together and I can unwind and say something here. Starting to get cold up here in Denver. They got a major storm coming in tonight through tomorrow, actually through Saturday. So it was kind of a nightmare. The airport here, you know, I called the guy this morning and I said, I'll be up there about 1:30. Is that okay? Yeah, that should be fine, blah, blah, blah. He says, call me at 1:30, you know, from a truck stop or something. And, well, you know, these people, they don't understand. Truck stops 25 miles away, 30 miles away. And Denver traffic, as you know, if you follow my channel, you know that I despise Denver. Beautiful area, don't get me wrong. It's just the freaking traffic is horrendous here. And anyhow, so I called him at 1:30, and I basically pulled over on the highway about 8 miles away.
Like the entrance to the airport.
Yeah, well, almost that. That was his first place. And so I said, look, I'm here, I'm 8 miles away. What's the deal? He says, well, I got meetings. What the hell do you mean you have meetings? You know, I told you I'd be here at 1:30. It's 1:30. So anyhow, he says, I'll call you back. I'm like, well, like, give me an approximate time. You know, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. He says 1 hour. It was almost 3 before I heard from him.
And that 1 hour, we ate ramen soup again. We watched half of Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, and so, sorry.
Broker.
My logs. The brokers called me, 2 different ones. Have you delivered yet? I'm like, no. This guy here, blah, blah, blah. So anyhow, so I finally hear from the guy, and at this point I'd moved over to the actual main entrance to the airport, literally 2 miles from the address they gave me. So I get over there, and I've been sitting there for a couple hours. At that point, when he calls me, I tell him I'm right there. He says, okay, go ahead and come up to the address that I gave you. So I do, and he's nowhere around. He said he was going to meet me there. So
I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's insane.
I get there and I'm like, I don't even see you. You know, I see DHL, I see FedEx, UPS. He's like, we're right next to DHL. So I'm like, okay. So then he's like, you're going to have to come back around. I'm like, as in turn around? You know, I'm already stopped in the middle of live traffic on a major thoroughfare. And now I got to find out a way to turn around. Like I'm in a freaking Prius and I can just back into a driveway or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. So we got to come turn around and park right there. I'll be out to get you and escort you.
We're
So
still sitting in a live lane of traffic.
I get turned around. I come back and I'm still, you know, I don't know, half in the lane, half on the shoulder, because that's all the shoulder there was. So after about 25 minutes, I call him. And I'm like, and this is where I become an asshole, and I do, because I hate stupid shit. I'm like, you realize I'm sitting in a live lane of traffic? He's like, well, aren't you on the shoulder? I says, I'm in an 8.5 foot wide semi truck. I'm half in, half out. I'll be right there, he says. I'm about to pull up in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes, he's going to pull up.
So finally, about 5 minutes later, I see a guy running out of the building across the highway. He's like, oh, you need to go down here. Now, had he told me this to begin with, I could have waited here at the security
Yeah, we could have actually
checkpoint.
pulled up here and sat comfortably.
You know, for the last 4 hours, really. But anyhow, so, as we start unloading, it starts snowing, as you see. My hands are frozen, and I'm just not very friendly individual once I reach that point. But I don't stay mad. I just get mad now. I go back to normal. She stays mad.
Forever.
For like days. But anyhow. So now we're going to go back to, we got about 22 miles, whatever. Sap Brothers, which we like.
Which we like.
I reserved the space earlier because I knew this was going to be I just had a feeling this was going to be a suck adventure day.
Yeah, the storm's coming in.
Yeah, and we only drove, from the time we started, we only drove 177 miles today. The rest of it was waiting.
It's been all day long.
So, one of the things that people don't understand in the trucking business, now I got paid to pick this load up and deliver it, right? We get that X number of dollars. When we loaded, and it was 2 picks, okay, it was 1 pick, and then it was literally like 5 miles down the road, there was a second pickup for this company. But on the second pickup, well, the first pickup, I was there probably about an hour, 15 minutes, hour and 30 minutes for one little box, literally one little box. It just took that long. The second one, I was there like 3.5 hours. Nicest people in the world. But
it was awesome.
It was not a fast process. So then, we get out, I'm filthy. I want to take a shower. So we get to a truck stop, we shower, we get cleaned up, we have dinner. We drive a couple hours, it starts storming like crazy, shut down. Well, the next day, the broker's like, they talk to you like, I see you didn't get very far, 300 miles or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And are you going to be able to make it today? This was yesterday morning. And I'm like, yeah, I have a fresh clock, I'll get every bit of 600 miles. And in fact, we woke up yesterday and we drove 586 miles yesterday. So that put us 177 miles away. Shut down. Actually at a decent time. We got a decent start. Should have been out of here at 2 o'clock. We should have been gone by 2.
Able to pick up a load.
Yeah.
Get out of Dodge.
Now, all of that waiting time, I don't make a penny on. All the time to load it, I don't make a penny on. And this is where it gets frustrating. There are some times when you can build attention, but for the most part, no, you can't. So, where detention comes in, these guys that work for companies, if they have a company driver, the company is going to eat that. They're oftentimes not going to be able to get attention out of the broker or the customer or what have you. But the company's going to have to pay this guy that works for them. Me, that's, 10 hours of my life that I worked that I didn't get paid for. And then this guy probably doesn't understand why I'm so frustrated.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything but drive 2.5 hours today and sat. And so now I can't pick up a load out of here tonight. I'm going to go to a truck stop, we're going to shower, have dinner, and go to sleep. I get up and hopefully get a load out of here tomorrow. But they're supposed to get like 10 inches of snow here.
And if the weather's crazy, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, if the weather's horrible, and unfortunately in Denver, a lot of the loads are going back to Utah where it's really bad snow. Up to Washington, bad snow.
We'll see. So we'll see where tomorrow leads.
We'll see where tomorrow leads us, but the beauty is we got that nice big...
yeah, I've got a video that I haven't, that'll be released before this video of Sap Brothers. Watch it. This bathroom is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's probably the nicest truck stop bathroom.
Not all the bathrooms or Sap Brothers are made the same.
Yeah,
there's some with showers, some with bathtubs. This thing is like the sweet.
A jacuzzi tub and
no, not a jacuzzi tub, but
a good big size.
Yeah, it's the size of a jacuzzi tub. But.
And it was huge, really nice, clean.
So we're gonna get it gone over to Sap Brothers
and eat dinner, most importantly, and get cleaned up. And I'm sure I'll be laundry bitch again.
Well, we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe.
Ring the bell, all that good stuff. If you haven't ate yet, go have dinner.
These are the hats I've been crocheting.
She got about 30 of them in here.
I've got like blues and other colors. This one's a little big on me, but
I know she wants to make me one, but I won't allow it.
It's what women do when we're bored. We crochet.
Take care.